And greetings and welcome to the Dead Side of YouTube. Today I'm feeling a little nostalgic, and I wanted to share why I love Binding of Isaac. To do that, we have to go in a time machine of your choice. Whether it be God, I need to stutter. I need to go back in time and fix that. You can either take the DeLorean, the TARDIS, or whatever the hell Bill and Ted use. I prefer the DeLorean, honestly, even though it makes me stutter. So we take our time machine and we go back to 2019. I want to preface that though with I think we all have a year that we look back on and think, okay, that's possibly the worst year of my life, and for 2019 that was that for me. I was going through a lot of bad things. A bad social circle, very toxic, a very toxic relationship that I'm thankfully no longer in. My mental and physical health really took a hit, dangerously so, to the point where I was bedbound for several months. I'm sorry if this is a depressing story to begin with, don't worry, it gets better later. And during that time, it was just me recovering in bed for several months, and prior to that, I have played Binding of Isaac before then, because I have it on several different platforms. But it wasn't until you're stuck in a bed with nothing much to do while you heal that you don't really get to appreciate something. And I would play a lot of Binding of Isaac, and it's during that time where, and I don't use this word lightly, because unless it's to a select group of people, but I genuinely love Binding of Isaac. It shares the top place of my most favourite games, along with Kingdom Hearts, which I will be talking about at the end of this video, and Bioshock. I'm doing pretty well, considering I never make it to the end of a run alive. Then again, it's only the first level, so who knows how this will end. I love the retro graphics. I love the soundtrack. The very morbid, darkly cynical nature of the narrative. I love the whole procedurally generated concept as well, where even if you die, it takes away some of the frustration, because you're not playing the exact same level again, because it's all randomized. Randomized from the drops, the map layout, the enemy. From that aspect, I always found it very endearing, and it's really engaging. And you can't even cheat it, because you get... In most games, what the hell did I do? In most games, you can remember the layout, so you can remember where people are, and you can adapt accordingly. But with this, because it's always changing, you don't have that luxury. And I always really liked that aspect. It's one of those games which I appreciate, because it has a quality where it's easy to play, but difficult to master, and I always believe that those types of games are a cut and above most other games. Actually, my little crochet character is in some way based on Binding of Isaac, the body type. The idea was just have a crochet character, but with the body of a Binding of Isaac to base it upon. So if anyone's wondering where I got the idea for my little crochet skull character, it is in some way an homage to Isaac. I really like the grotesque nature of this game. It's actually so grotesque in nature that it was actually, because it's been on nearly every single platform you can think of, it was actually banned on the Apple Store a few times. I think it's back up now for iPhone and iPads, but for a time it was actually removed because people were complaining, because, you know, we know what if you played the game, you know what the story's about, and yeah, apparently it riled enough people up to get it removed. I think it's a bit snowflake-ish, honestly, to do that. I mean, it can be considered offensive, but anything can be offensive, and I believe that in most aspects, art, because it's an art form. It's not actually condoning violence or you know, whatever Isaac is, you know what he is. It's not condoning it. I think only games that truly incite violence and hatred should be removed. Anything other than that, though, is fair game for art. I mean, I don't really get why they would complain. We've literally had games for years now where we're shooting each other and stuff. And anyone remember the game Manhunt? Actually, I think that was banned too. It's so weird how they would ban that, but movies like Saw are allowed, where it's literally given moral approval almost to torture. Censorship is really weird, I think. Like, you can kill as many people as you want in a movie, in a horror movie, but you show a pair of tits and that'll get you age restricted and possibly banned. I'm gonna need those shields. This is the thing, okay? So I really do genuinely love this game, but I also genuinely suck at this game. Game strategy is something that I'm absolutely appalling at. So I want to make it quite clear, I love games. I've played games since I was 4, so almost 30 years. But I'm openly honest, I'm not the best at games. I don't equate being skillful at something to how much you enjoy it. You can be, you know, the whole get good thing. You know, we all have a level that we're good at, and that's about the level we stick at. Just because you're bad at it doesn't mean you love it any less than someone who is actually really good at it. It just means that they're more talented than you. But this is the game that really, like, I don't know, helped me, like, really helped me find love and appreciation for gaming again. I would always advise that to anyone going through like difficulties in their life. Like, just try and find something that makes you happy or distracts you long enough for your mind to heal, instead of keep fixating on the things that make your mind, you know, have the worst kind of thoughts possible. And this is the game that really helped me distract myself, so I wasn't constantly being bombarded with negative energy, negative thoughts. And in the end, it all came good for me. I distanced myself from all the negative friends, from the negative toxic girlfriend, and since then I've been a lot happier. I would always advise, if something's not good for you, cut it out of your life. It may hurt for a little while, but at the end of the day, you have to think of your own mental health. You have to think of how you want to live. And if someone's making your life better, oh, god damn it. Yeah, new run. Yeah, you want to ask yourself, is someone making my life better, or is someone making my life worse? And if it's worse, you know, something's got to change. I mean, since I made those decisions to try and have a better life, I've really enjoyed my, you know, aspirations towards making videos, hopefully moving into a new house early this year. Got my mental health into a good place where I can feel like I can get into, like, you know, employment. Because I struggled with that, unfortunately, due to my anxiety and depression, which has been alleviated a lot because I'm in a better environment, more positive energy going on. A lot of that has to do with my partner, Miss Bunny, who you would have heard her voice in some of my videos when I've been recording out, you know, especially with the dog or whatever. Because I think that's all we really need, because we are social animals, and if we're in the wrong social group or there's the wrong people around us, that really brings you down, when people should be raising each other up. I maintain though, I'm actually recording this game on the Xbox One X for recording purposes, but my preferred platform to record it on is the Nintendo Switch, especially in handheld mode. It just seems perfect for the Switch. This boss is normally really easy to beat. The only thing that really makes him difficult are those stupid little slugs beside him. Because they're deliberately there just to put you out of place and in line with the main boss to pick you off. But he is primarily, from my recollections, he's usually a first level boss, or at the very most a second level boss. Hence why he's so easy to beat. With that though, I hope you all have a wonderful 2022. I will be playing more games that make me nostalgic. For the most part, that will be Kingdom Hearts. I have this ambition to play every single Kingdom Hearts game. That's what I want to do this year. Because that game, if anything, has more special meaning to me then Binding of Isaac, and that's actually saying quite a lot. So it has a lot of sentimental value, and it's a game that really captured my imagination in a very significant way. So I hope you enjoy the uploads of Kingdom Hearts, which will be coming throughout 2022. Until then, though, I'll see you, lovely people, on the dead side.